Всем привет, с вами Ведьмак. Сейчас мы будем проходить, продолжаем с вами проходить детектив. Так, завалим. Сейчас задание у нас проникнуть в военную базу.
I told you you better drop some stuff.
Ah, fond memories.
Careful, I don't think they like you very much here.
Пробрак. Нет, генерал Пик.
Infiltrator! We got a live one, boys! Where'd he go? Who's on guard duty? There's a mole. Jerry's in the house! Smoke it out!
Donald!
Ollie, what possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a car. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
Nice try, Fritz.
Attention all personnel, there is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
Hit the dirt! Grenade!
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Забрать ключ. Так, ну чё, вот он. Так.
Sorry to bother you, but...
Stalky! Damn your eyes!
Told you. Are you sure this is the only way?
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town!
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946! Before they took the children!
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up! We could have saved them! I could have saved my daughter!
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Infiltration station. This is not a drill.
Говорится.
Donald,
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator, traitor.
Nick, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up! I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding on in Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine, I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat.
Люди, что ли, походу?
Crap,
Все такая.
all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh, I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
против. Открывать. Потому что идти.
We're not a bloody bread and breakfast. Cry out and let slip the kicks of war! You!
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Wait a second. Why does this house look familiar?
Because you've been passing it every week for a decade?
Why do I have a vague memory I stashed 1 or 2 presents for my future self in there?
It's vague because you were drunk.
No one likes a nag, Margaret. You... For once, she's... Well... Observe how the concrete is used for its raw and unpretentious honesty, contrasting with the pretentious ornamentality of the Victorian buildings of the parade.
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you like to donate to our Uncle Jack charity drive?
On your trolley, you huffy wee fuck bumper!
Ollie!
Oh, my goodness. You're Ollie Starkey. It's Ollie Starkey.
Fuck the lot of you! Jack's a collaborator and a traitor! Our own wee Bannockburn.
Напор. Зарубить-то покруче будет, оказывается.
The guilty bugger. Right. I'm done fooling. Right. I'm done fooling around.
Right. To get excited after all.
Right. I've had it with you.
Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
What? Found ya.
Ask you here, did I? If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me, even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a downer in my... Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything. Just please give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm afraid joy is after my time.
Выгодно, команда себе. В принципе, готов.
Leave my things alone, you pervert!
Быстрее. Все, нет.
Here we go. She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her?
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer bastard! I am gonna kill you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry, I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who the hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
They're going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
That's a relief.
В конце он что, внешне все?
I don't think she likes him very much. Okay, Mr. Birthwhistle, you can have as big an office as you like.
That doesn't sound like Miss Bing, does it?
Off you go.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank, and you can untie me now. Please.
This thing? Is everything all right? I'm sorry, but I shall have to enter the premises.
Who's that?
Why don't you go find out?
If you're going to talk to that Bobby, you can't do it looking like Ollie Starkey.
Who the hell am I supposed to look like then? King Edward?
Maybe there's a maid's uniform in the house somewhere.
Be off with you then.
Well, that's my regular off-site executive committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up?
What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed. Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, I guess.
I hope Miss Bing didn't sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
I brought some food.
I made them sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
I'll throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
Ini yogurt yang tadi. Kullandım da ama. Тут кухня, как я понял, а как готовить? Нет, функции готовить. А вот как. Зернокофе.
Bit of sugar makes everything better. Milk. So, she's got coffee while the rest of us are drinking toasted chicory.
Добыл вроде.
Well, that's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight, nighty-night. Everything's tucked out of sight, my fair lady.
I think you better give her that yogurt.
This is awful. You've ruined it. Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, that will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer that.
I didn't realise she was quite this popular.
Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be the maid.
Who is it?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you? Just a minute!
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
accounting of all the gardening supplies. She can pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
I need air! Open the door! I'm suffocating!
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
Christ almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own. I promise I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Who the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
Just let me point them in the right direction.
Bloody Rosers. I've never even heard of Prudence Holmes. Why don't you ask someone else?
You really ought to think things through.
I did think it through. Bloody Rosers can go hang themselves. Off you go.
I was your friend. The only one who was nice to you. Why would you do this to me?
Miss Bing? Is everything all right? I'm sorry, but I shall have to enter the premises.
Who's that?
Why don't you go find out?
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing? It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
You never liked me, did you?
Умер, так, умер.
The children won't stop screaming.
You have to talk to them. Then they settle down for a bit.
Are you mad?
Aye. We could have saved them, you know. The tanks were made of papier-mâché. Little Artie Hastings tore a hole in one of them.
What could that possibly matter now?
I suppose it doesn't. Except that's just the first lie. Then comes the victory that wasn't, and then the happy pills, and the Simon Says because the kids are all gone. You can paint loaves of bread on the shop windows all you like, but if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
Oh, I need you here with me, Mom. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were papier-mâché. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing didn't have to die.
Nah, she didn't.
We go to City Hall, back entrance. There's a private elevator. The code is 0126.
The date of the victory.
I'll write you a letter of transit. It won't be enough. People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
There hasn't been a baby born in Wellington Wells in 17 years. We don't talk about that.
I'd forgotten that.
Let's go see the executive committee.
Oh! People have to know.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
Рутина.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I can't stay here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry! Find them!
Right. I'm done fooling around.
Well, that was unexpected. Ow. But I've got a letter of transit now. I'll see the executive committee in the parade. I'll tell them the food's running out. I'll make them listen. Bite my boss at you, jobby flaming fart lozenge! Where fling shite at the moon, you spunk bubble?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. The Executive Committee have decided to close the parade to visitors for the duration.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specifically informed that it is unrelated to the dispersion of plague. So, you may put your mind at ease in that regard.
Then how the fuck am I supposed to get to the parade, you bell-headed turd?
Perhaps you could dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
For fuck's sake! He wasn't helping me anyways.
Aren't there already tunnels?
For the train tracks, oh sure, but there's no way past the hatch on the other side. Believe me, I've tried.
Then how does the Mottling get to the village from the mines on Apple Holm?
You're right. There must be tunnels. I've no idea where.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
Dr. Faraday! Oh, yes, she designed the Mottling flow system. Oh, she's got to have the blueprints for the Mottling tunnels.
Bravo, Ollie. One day you won't need me anymore.
Don't you start talking nonsense, lassie. I'll go see Dr. Faraday. So the parade's locked up tighter than a vicar's bumhole. Lovely. But there's the Mottling tunnels. Dr. Faraday has to have a map. Maybe she'll let me make a copy.
She screamed, "Get out!"
Don't you?
Henry Bear.
На, в другую сторону.
If she could scream loud enough.
Быстрее движетесь, быстрее заблокируйте атаки. Противник, скорее всего, сбежит. Некоторые виды оружия теперь наносят урон по атаке.
No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you throw up. You better wear a gas mask. You know what joy does to you.
Simon says, step on one lit platform.
Take a flying fuck at the moon! Wait, I didn't say Simon says.
Ollie!
There's no one here but us ravens.
Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon says, step on two platforms.
Simon says, go drown yourself in the river!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on three lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon says. Now, Simon says, step on three lit platforms.
Back in your ma's fanny, you wank stain!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon says, step on all the lit platforms.
Acton and Max Snell, you bloody charlatan!
She wouldn't take all those drugs on.
Wait and ball your head! You're the first wee dick that's ever made me...
Through the gate, and be sure to enjoy your day.
Эй.
Oi! Downer! Wait, boy, you hear just... I won't.
Shut your gagging! Piss up, my kilt! Sorry, I had to see that.
Your sister would have never even thought this out.
Go forth and sin nae more.
You take your joy immediately.
Thank God! We've been cooped up there forever. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but there's been an absence of absence, I'm afraid.
James? You don't have to air our dirty laundry to every stranger that passes by.
If you do the wash, we wouldn't have so much... Anyway, this is Ollie Starkey.
Who's he when he's at home?
We served together at Ramsgate.
Oh, Ramsgate. Sorry to intrude.
Jealousy doesn't look good on you, Roger.
You wouldn't happen to ken the whereabouts of Dr. Faraday?
Not actually sure. She was always talking about making a portal in the universe. It sounds ridiculous, but Roger says, well, we're a little worried she succeeded.
Don't tell anyone. If she has gone for good, we're out of work.
I was sort of hoping... Well, she designed the motorline pipes under the city, didn't she?
Oh, yes. That was one of the first things she did on her own, after Mr. Faraday went on holiday.
You're not going down into those tunnels, are you? It's like tangled hair down there. You know, like what's in the shower drain because certain people don't clean it.
I was hoping there might be, blueprints.
There must be, but the place is such a mess and she blew it up. The Bobbies won't even let us downstairs to water the plants.
If Dr. F comes back and they're all dead, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ollie, they want you to do it.
Well, then why didn't they... I could water them for you.
Oh, would you? We could try and dig up your plans while you do.
Once again, the heroes of Ramsgate save the nation.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We'll make a gardener of you yet.
You take your joy immediately.
I think we found your blueprints.
Brilliant. Give us a look then.
The thing is, we need someone to pollinate the flowers down there.
Pollinate? Is your bum out the window?
You can't expect a soldier to know about flowers, James.
We can't go down there, can we?
It's my bee cannon.
It's her bee cannon?
Well, she made it for me.
I thought you were worried about pollinating the plants.
All right, fine. Here's the bee cannon. You'll love it. It's got cannon in its name.
What am I to do with that?
Господи.
Just find some bees, suck them up, go for the flowers, spit them out.
I'll do my best.
думаю, получится у меня вот пройти. Я думаю так, если не застрянем, да?
Bees.
Довольно.
There's no bloody bees in the village.
You
God
take
damn
your
it,
joy
it's back to the garden district, isn't it?
You take your joy immediately.
Так.
You take your joy immediately. 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 You take your joy immediately.
А вон где-то. Локация. О, 2 километра. Да.
Vengeance is mine! Saith the Lord! The blood on his hands!
Right! I'm done fooling around!
Right! I'm done fooling around.
Right! I've had it with you!
That's the one for it, done it? Right, I'm done fooling around. Get up! Right, dog, shave and haircut. Bloody hell! Look what that down.
Poor geese. They're the only ones around here clever enough to plan for winter, and now they're pretty much fucked.
For Father Nature.
Right, very interesting. That's the one what's done it. Right, now catch it.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you better.
Get up!
Simon says, step on one lit platform.
Take a flying fuck at the moon! Wait, I didn't say Simon says.
Ollie!
There's no one here but us ravens.
Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon says, step on two platforms.
Simon says, go drown yourself in the river!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on three lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon says. Now, Simon says, step on three lit platforms.
Back in your ma's fanny, you wank stain!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have
That's
too
almost
much joy,
better than
can you?
whiskey.
Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon says, step on all the lit platforms.
Act Toon and Max Snell, you bloody charlatan! Ball your head! You're the first wee dick that's ever made me look for the real Jack!
Be sure to enjoy your day.
buzz off! Didn't you think that was funny? Crickets. Bloody crickets.
Maybe they found your blueprints by now.
Well, look at that. There's a tunnel, but it's a bit dark. It's under the Uncle Jack fan club. They don't like you very much. Why?
We have a sort of disagreement about whether Uncle Jack's a very fine, funny fellow or a rotten, murdering, collaborationist traitor.
So that's why you smash all the televisions. Roger, manners. Have you got an escape plan for after you talk to the executive committee?
Why would I need an escape plan? I'm just going to tell the executive committee what's going on in the village. They're not going to shoot the messenger, are they? Then I'll just go back to my...
Home in the train station.
How would I escape, anyway?
Oh, I know. The parade float. It'd be ridiculous, Roger.
What are you talking about?
The Uncle Jack fan club. They bring a giant balloon to the Battle of Flowers parade every year. It's enormous. It's supposed to be his head. Well, that could carry you away to, well, wherever the winds take you.
I suppose if I'm in the club anyway, I might as well grab the float. If nothing else, no one will have to look at Jack's head floating across the village on May Day.
You will need quite a lot of helium to fill it.
Oh, I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it.
Look, empty hydrogen tanks.
What am I going to do with empty ones?
The label, DSIR, the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Well, you know, in Albright Labs. In the parade.
You think we can get the deposit back?
They must have full ones there.
Oh, what did I ever do to deserve you, Margaret? All right. I've got a map of the tunnel into the parade. Seems like I need to get in through the Jacobean Club.
Take your joy.
God, I hate Uncle Jack.
You take your joy immediately.
Надоело и... Это может хорошо, вот многие пишут, кстати, не согласны. Пару человек теперь не согласны со мной. Отзывы. Не, ну как сказать, ну игра хорошая, но смотря как ее рассматривать. Вот тут все портит, конечно, этот черный юмор и вот это вот время надо этот радостин пить. И вот однообразие. И сам геймплей, по-моему, не видишь, там миссии, ничего себе не представляет. Одно дело, когда ты играешь. А не будем сравнивать? Просто игру. Среднего уровня. Тут все это буквально вот первым пальцем. Это ну то есть
You're coming with me. There he is. Get him, lads. Right. I'm ready to do. Back to one.
The Uncle Jack fan club. I suppose they can't remember. But what he did during the war.
What did he do?
Voice of the Occupation Authority on the radio, wasn't he?
очень мрачный как-то. Локация. Вот. Я могу много. Рабочий. Ну, я просто говорю не это, мне больше пришли, почему они столько прости. Бесплатить за акцию. И от силы.
Right. No more. My God.
Согласно такому. И я, конечно, понимаю, там это с учетом для нашего.
That's right. I've had it with you.
Так. Так, ладно, значит, 5 секунд завести.
What's that?
There they are. Stop them! You won't get away with this.
Oh, no, he did.
What the hell?
They got blood on their hands. Deny it.
For England, and Uncle Jack!
Мы сейчас. Дальше. Так, что у нас? Какое оружие? Ради прикола. Так, да. Топорик.
He wants to silence.
Keep calm.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Honor. Honor. What are you doing in my house?
Vandal!
Cheer up. Get happy. Got you.
Off to bed with you.
You won't get away.
Good as God.
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care. Emma, come out wherever you are. I don't have to. Time for... It's chilly. That's a bit better.
And now it's time for famous Britons.
How on earth did he get to be Uncle Jack?
Everybody likes him, except you.
Have they forgotten what he did?
People are forgetting a lot of things now.
Oh, I suppose they don't even know what he did to you. But how did they forget who it was on the German radio every night during the occupation? They locked him up after the victory.
People don't talk about the past anymore.
When did they let him out?
You've forgotten things too, you know.
You can't hide forever.
Patience, Ollie.
Just want to make you feel...
Time for tea! Time for tea!
I bet it's all up there.
They don't need a cook. They need a maid.
Where's the bloody parade balloon? You could hide the Tsar and all his relations up here and no one's the wiser. Time to get the float out of here.
Ollie!
I said float. What did you think I said?
We didn't come here for the float. We came here to get into the Modeline tunnels.
Oh, bloody hell.
How did you gang out of here?
Oh, no.
Найти.
No. Oh, good God, no. My God, someone's dead. Damn it. Who is that?
Так, надо огни. Давай.
She looks familiar, doesn't she? He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Get happy! Well,
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
You want me to go up the chimney? Like Santa Claus after he's eaten up all the biscuits?
Didn't you read the plans? There's a secret passage and a hatch.
Knew there was a hatch here. I hope it really does go to the tunnel to Appleholme. We haven't been in the parade in a while, have we, Margaret? I hope the executive committee listens. I hope they're willing to tell people the truth.
Don't forget to get some hydrogen for your float, in case it doesn't go well in the broadcast tower.
I hope you're wrong, Margaret. How the hell does all this work?
You're awfully good at this.
No one seems to live here anymore. Might be a good place to camp out. What happened here?
You better stay away from him. He's about to go.
Here. Well, I guess we'll meet in hell. Oh, that really takes it out of your shoulders.
Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
Are you planning to hurt someone? Why aren't you happy? You need to be defiant. That's the one that done it.
Please step away.
Have you ever wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future? That will be the year 1984.
The Department of Senseless Idiotic Research.
But 1984, closer than you think.
If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bampots. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
Right, no more. That's the nice guy. Put it down.
what's coming to you.
I'll fix you.
No six in my god.
Смотрите. Прикольно. Всем привет.
I knew there was a hatch.
That's the last time you do that around here.
So bloody difficult.
Give up, and I won't bash your face.
Let me alone.
I won't let you bring me down.
What of it?
I'll cheer you up.
All right, Tart.
Black dog.
Bloody hell. I'll fix you. Last one's fighting is a rotten egg. Keep calm. Take your
Why aren't you happy? You need to be happy.
You're bringing me down. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. You're gonna get what's coming to you. I'm gonna scamper on you.
Allow me to kill you.
Say good night.
I won't let you bring me down.
Stop! In the middle of the door! No snakes in my side!
Being so bloody difficult. Wet blanket.
Down! Put that down! That's it.
Where do they keep their hydrogen, do you think? And there's my hydrogen. Now, I just need to walk out the door and... Oh, for fuck's sake! How do I get out now?
Up here, Ollie. I think you can open up the doors from the office.
Well, how the hell do I do that? I can't fly up there, can I? Oh, a cannon! Just need to make sure it's facing the tower and wind it up.
That's a terrible idea.
Just get in.
This doesn't tear off any bits you'll use later.
Why didn't you mention that before? Still got all my bits. They just hurt extraordinarily much. Who needs trains and planes? We'll just send the mail by cannon.
All right. All right. I've opened the door. Now, please, just go.
Thank you kindly.
I'm going to have the worst headache for the rest of the week.
Are you all right? Hey, what are you doing?
Good doing.
The broadcast tower can't be that far from here. I wonder what the executive committee's up to right now.
You're acting strangely.
Right. No more Mr. Nice.
Cheer up! Cheer up now! Take your... Ow!
Вошли в телепаш.
The elevators must be up these stairs.
Oh, I don't think I want to try to get past Headmistress while she's on the job. I better shut her down. Where have you left?
Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. Please step away immediately. Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Let this be a lesson to you then.
And if people want a challenge, they could look for the eggs. And if they don't, they could just look for the nose.
Oh, I think I saw an Easter egg.
It's at the tower.
Where do I turn on the bloody power to the elevator?
А, пробрать мимо директора, просто включить ловушку.
I hadn't thought of that.
I won't have it. Put that down.
For God, for Harry, and St. George.
Just daydreaming, really.
На всякий случай, чтобы...
Oh, you won't find that in your basement, will you?
Right.
I would like one of those, please. How much is that one? That could come in handy. Oh, you won't find that in your basement, will you?
We could build a boat, couldn't we? We could.
Ah, there we go. And up I go.
Вот-вот узнаете правду. Короче, это в конце всегда так пишет. Вы готовы? Как только войдете в эту дверь, ваш великий голос. Знаешь? Йо! Ну, сегодня должен босс не вот как. А там DLC ждать до декабря. Где-то одна миссия.
What the hell happened here?
Food production.
Good Christ, it's all going down the crapper.
You don't have to talk like that.
Who's in charge here?
You're in luck. It's me today. We rotate the dread responsibility. Do I know you?
So, there's only one of you who doesn't take joy in a day?
I might have had a little.
The tanks in the military camp. Did you know they made of papier-mâché?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like a joy?
Have you been getting out into the village lately? People are getting a bit slim. And these charts, are we running out of food?
Oh, no, don't look at the charts. They're horrible. Here, let me get you another joy. We've got our own booth.
They're the executive committee?
So, you people are in charge of the whole shebang?
That's us. Ever since the victory. What's wrong with the tanks?
You know what? I've forgotten.
Oh, good. Well, come back if you remember, but with any luck you won't. Be seeing you.
We have to tell people. They need to make a new executive committee.
Absolutely. If they won't heed the loony from the garden district, they're sure to hearken to the dead girl in his head.
They'd listen to Uncle Jack.
You know what that man did.
Everyone listens to him. All day long.
I can't stand his smirking face.
Ollie.
You're right. You're always right. But it's not going to be pretty. If we go upstairs, we're going to make him tell the truth about bloody everything.
Смотреть студии вещания.
Hello? You? Hello? Here's Ollie. Hello?
Time to pay the piper, Jack.
No, I can't leave here until everyone knows the truth.
Where is he?
Good Christ. He's gone off. You can't have...
Hello. I love you.
Gone off. I've got things to tell you, Jack.
Uncle.
It's his last show.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's smashed. They couldn't have shot another. Play it.
Последнюю. Так,
Let's see what Jack has to say for himself. Let's see what Jack has to say for himself.
Разоблачение. Лучше.
I'm sure I had it right here. You know, there are times that you can actually take a little too much joy and, well, then you can't remember where anything is, can you? Ah, yes. Here it is. Mrs. Florence Gilbert of Brougham Hayes is holding an exhibition of her hand-knit dolls. Well, she likes to make dolls from all over the world, all knitted in wool.
It's his last show.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's smashed. They couldn't have shot another.
Do you know who'd have liked that? Margaret.
Why is he talking about you?
Who's Margaret?
Because I love dolls.
What am I talking about? Who cares about the past? Well, listen, do drop by to see these fabulous dolls at Mrs. Florence Gilbert's.
Poor thing.
Poor thing?
She loved dolls, you know. She had dozens of them. They're from all over. I can assure you that there's absolutely no truth to the silly rumour that the food is running out.
How does he know about your dolls?
However, it is true that there's a brand new flavour of joy. Jesus. You'd think a 12-year daughter would be over dolls.
His daughter?
Yes, Ollie.
But she'd make these darling little costumes. I knew it was wrong. I mean... God, she was even excited about going to Germany. It was me. I couldn't imagine living without her, so...
Я понимаю.
So I hid her. Someone tipped them off. And she ran.
No, that's not right. It was Jack what turned you in and I what tried to save you.
No, Ollie. You turned me in.
I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
But you were my daughter.
Jack Worthing. Margaret
I mean it.
Worthing. You're Ollie Starkey.
No, I couldn't have. I could never have betrayed you. You're my...
Neighbour. I was your neighbour.
How could I? How could I do a thing like that to a little girl? Dear God. Dear God, I'm sorry, Margaret. I never meant to hurt you.
Well,
It's a bit late for an apology.
What can I do? Tell me.
do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death. You have to stop taking your joy. Take it from Jack Worthing. That's me.
People have to know
But Jack's your father?
Stop.
that Jack's gone, that the food's run out,
All have to stop.
that they have to stop taking the joy.
Stop it.
You have to broadcast the tape.
Right, I could do that.
But you won't, will you?
God, I never meant to hurt you, Margaret. I'm sorry.
Прости, последний. Ну, жалко, конечно. Нет, что это оба плод воображения. Включаем.
He's not going away.
They've cut the power. The bastards.
There's an emergency, one of those wheelie power thingamabobs. You're on air. Someone's coming through the popper. The bobby popper. More of them.
He's not going away. It is you.
Ollie.
Say goodnight. We've got a gag.
Oh, fix it.
Someone's coming through the...
I won't have it.
Someone's coming through the popper.
Lay still, you bastard.
Ollie! Watch out, someone's coming. Watch out, someone's coming. Ollie!
Stay in my garden. Put that down.
Downer.
Disperse! You must disperse! Say good night!
Our own wee Bannockburn.
No, I can't leave here until everyone knows the truth. No, I can't leave here until everyone knows the truth.
He's not going away. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death.
We're running out of power.
You have to stop taking your joy. Take it from Jack Worthy. It's me.
have to stop. You all have to stop. Stop. Stop it. But you won't, will you? You won't. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time.
Guess walking out the front door's out of the question.
Good thing I made you get that float.
Поплатить пришлось. О, мне кажется, это финально. Вроде.
What do we do now?
We say goodbye.
To who?
I'm not really your daughter.
I know that.
And I'm not really here.
But
I'm a lie too.
We've been together so many years.
You don't think having an invisible friend is a wee bit babyish for a man who's been to war?
We can hide in the train station till it all blows over.
Now that you've put that on the telly, I think it's time you put away childish things.
You're right. You're always right. Goodbye, Margaret.
Hey! You bastards! Look up! It's Ollie Starkey! Wake up, you damn sheep! I never liked you! Or you! That's right, you as well, pal! It's not a lovely day for it. It's a fucking terrible day for it. Lovely day for fucking what anyways. Fuck the lot of you bastards. I'm going home.
Wonder what's left of Scotland.
Выйдут. Если мы узнаем, что случится с нашими героями, когда они в Шотландию, что Соли случилось, когда в Шотландию попал, ну и с остальным.
You all right, sir?
I'd forgotten just how heinous a person I am.
Well, the truth is not for everyone, sir. You see, some people find they are stronger than they ever supposed. Some people can let go of the confabulations that have comforted them. Some make choices that surprise even themselves.
The food's run out. You have to stop taking your joy. You have to stop.
But perhaps these people are not you. Are you sure you don't wish to forget and go back?
I was happy before, wasn't I? Are you really a constable?
I patrol the boundaries. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Все, всем пока. Игра пройдена. Встретимся в декабре. Ну, продолжаем.